To watch this video, you might need some context. You can go watch the videos in the playlist I've linked above, or the link that is in the description. Or here's a quick recap of the roller coaster of life I've had in 2023. I broke down this morning. You guys, I thought long and hard about this for 2 weeks now on how to, I guess, break the news. If you guys remember last week, actually now it's been 2 weeks, but last week's video, I talked about having to leave Flagstaff, and obviously from the looks of it, I am no longer in Flagstaff, and I did announce that I'm in Lake Havasu now. It's kind of home base, even when I was a nomad. But I just have a feeling a lot of you are wondering where I'm staying, who I'm staying with. That's the big question, right? Well, yep, that is a very familiar vehicle and trailer, right? That is John's truck and trailer. Now, before you start accusing me of anything like, oh my gosh, you were in distress, so you contacted John and you're just using him. Let's not go there. That is not what happened. To tell you the truth, I have been in contact with John since I believe it was late August. I contacted him. So it's been a few months since I have been talking to him and actually seeing him a little bit on and off while I was in Flagstaff. It took me a lot to actually contact John back then because we did go through a lot. Obviously, if you had been watching my videos back from, I believe it was July, I got hit pretty hard financially and emotionally. For a month I struggled. I actually drove to Idaho to see a friend and to bounce back, and eventually it did happen, right? So without going into a lot of detail, what happened between John and I, we have been on quite the journey over the last couple of months, and I'm actually very thankful for him. So why did I bring him back into my life? That was a tough decision. My friends and family, I'm sure, are wondering the same thing. I've gone through some changes in the last few months and discovered some things about myself, and I realized I had been living a life until now of what other people wanted me to live. Let me reverse actually a little bit. My nomadic life was my life as well. That was my decision. But before that, I was not very good at coming up with my own way of living or what I wanted to do in my life. I pretty much was just a people pleaser. And I realized that about myself and have made what some people would consider a selfish decision of thinking, well, what do I need? What do I want at this time? And what I need, and as well as want at this time of my life, not just today or the last few weeks, but in the last few months, what I need is companionship. I do want it and I need it. And I really started reflecting on John and our relationship, and the things that I need, he gives me as long as I communicate with him. And I realized that type of relationship is golden. Whether it's family, friends, boyfriends, spouses, that type of open communication that I had with him, I missed, and I wanted it back. I am a woman in her 50s, and I'm really tired of not living the way I want to live. And some people think the way I live is pretty crazy. I mean, obviously, I am sitting in the dirt. But that's fine. I'm fine with that. I enjoy nomadic life. I enjoy actually not owning a home and being tied to it. And so does John. We share a lot of common goals and mindsets about society. And while I was in Flagstaff, I realized that actually. It dawned on me, like, wow, if I want companionship, he's the person to go to. Addressing what happened this last summer, I think that was a combination of me as well as him. We both can be difficult people to live with. I only show you what I want to show you. You don't see the dark side of me. That happens a lot on YouTube. You don't see the dark side of people, but there are dark sides of everybody. Maybe I shouldn't say dark, just negative. I don't have a dark side. That's not my personality. I'm now in my 50s and I feel very liberated because of that. And I literally have started to give no about a lot of things. And I just let things roll off my back now. My goodness, for decades, that was not the case. Everything had to be perfect. I'm probably going a little too deep into my history, aren't I? Anyway, I wanted to address that because I feel like I owe that to my audience. That yes, John is back in my life, and he's helping me through some difficult situations. I didn't plan that. To tell you the truth, the plan was for him and I to just kind of see each other here and there when we can, because he was going to stay, he wasn't going to be in Flagstaff during the winter. He lives in a travel trailer, and that would be too harsh. Anything under 40 degrees, he's not going for it. So, and Flagstaff was hitting in the 20s when I left, Fahrenheit. Yeah, we just kind of were going to see if it worked out. Me living in Flagstaff for a year and him elsewhere. And he'd come up and visit when he can, or I'd come down and visit when I can. If you guys have been watching my videos, when I was in Sedona, that was visiting John. When I came down to Lake Havasu, did I come to Lake Havasu? I think I did come down to Lake Havasu. that was John. So when I was traveling around a bit, not all of it, but some of it was John. I was hanging out with him. So when all of that crap went down with my landlord, he offered, and I took him up on letting me stay with him in Havasu. So that's where I am now. Yeah. Go ahead, rip me apart in the comments. Go for it. Go for it. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it, you guys. I'm ready for it. Allison, you put us through so much shit this summer. We felt bad for you. And you know what? I thank you guys for all of your support. I'm still struggling. Not emotionally so much anymore, but I am getting back on my feet. So don't feel sorry for me. Don't feel sorry for me. But yeah, I can see you guys getting angry and going, hey, wait a minute. All of that was genuine. I did not plan to get back together with him. But things change. Humans change. I'm happy with him. I'm happy with my life right now. I am actually very happy with my life right now. Getting away from a toxic person like my ex-landlord is a must. So I feel very liberated now. It's great. As for going forward, as you guys know, as you guys know, I just reached 1,000 subscribers. Thank you. Gosh, how many times I don't even know how to express how thankful I am that you guys are willing to watch me. I am really, really trying to become a better storyteller, a better videographer. I'm working on it. And also better at editing and making my videos more exciting and just really conveying my life to you in the best presentation I know I can, and I'm constantly working on it. So I really, really thank all of my 1,079 as of today subscribers. I really, really appreciate you. I wish I could give you guys something besides just videos, but I'm working on it. That I'm going to continue doing YouTube, so that's what's going forward. I was looking for a job, but I haven't heard back from anybody, and I guess I can, seek them out and make calls and everything back. Of course I can. I just haven't done that this week. I have been working on dog sitting again. I actually have at least one gig coming up next week and a possible one the week after that. I'm gonna go hard on advertising my dog sitting business, so that'll be very helpful. And then I have some side gigs that I've been working on. The bottom line is I'm going after what I want. I'm going after what I need. And right now I'm very satisfied with my life. I may be broke. Also, thank you guys. I side note, thank you guys for doing the buy me a coffee. I did get some more people sending me money that way, and I appreciate it so much. I don't even know what to say to that, but yeah. The plan has not changed. I'm just in a different location. I still want to be nomadic. What I purchase might change in terms of what I'm going to run around in when I become nomadic again. I may or may not look for a job depending on my dog sitting gigs. And then I have some other side gigs, like I said, that I'm working on. So maybe I can just be remote with some dog sitting in between there. We'll see. I'm working on it. But that's the future that I'm looking at right now. Okay, this is the point in the video. If you've made it this far, you're either angry at me and you're going to just let loose in the comments, or you're going to be like, well, do what you need to do, Allie. Do that too in the comments. I'm ready for it, guys. Just be a little gentle with me. Don't I'm going to be frank with you guys. Don't rip me a new one, please. Come on. Come on, I'm human. I make mistakes. I try to fix them. So be gentle with me. And don't unsubscribe. There's more to come. Come on, you got to find out if I'm going to be nomadic again or not. So thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you next week.